So just to follow up on my video from yesterday with the Italian healthcare system, any videos we post on this channel are just based on our own experiences. So going back to Italian healthcare, speaking from my own experience, I was diagnosed 4 years ago with a condition that affected some of my organs, particularly my liver. I needed to visit a gastroenterologist every 6 months, and one of my main worries moving to Italy is that I wouldn't get the standard of care I was used to in Ireland. It was important to me to find a gastroenterologist and other specialists that spoke English because I wasn't 100% fluent in Italian and I wasn't too proud to ask for help, and I think it's important when it comes to your health to understand every single word. So I was very pleasantly surprised when I arrived here in Italy to see the standard of care I've received so far. I'm not using insurance and I'm not using the public healthcare, so I'm paying everything myself. So every 6 months in my case with my condition, I require full blood work, I require an abdominal scan and a visit to the gastroenterologist here in Puglia. So just to run through the costs of that, for every 6 months my blood test, because I decided to adapt a vegetarian diet, I want all my mineral and vitamin levels checked, a full blood work, and that cost me €120. To get the appointment, I just have to wait 2 days to give the blood and the results are back in 2 days. And then I get an abdominal scan every 6 months and that's €50. And then a visit to the private clinic to my gastroenterologist is €120. She is fluent in English and she does teach me some Italian. I got a full workup today. She checked everything, did some scanning, full brief of my history and how my condition has improved, and yeah, I'm really happy with the care here. And, since we've moved here 2.5 years ago, I have lost a lot of weight. So part of the reason on me moving to Italy was there was a lot of health concerns, and I thought the slower pace of life and the better diet here would help a lot as well. There was a lot of other reasons for leaving Ireland, but that was one of the main reasons. Because of the Mediterranean diet and not being stuck behind a desk, because I had a desk-based job, I have lost. So when I arrived I was 92 kilograms and I am now 71 kilograms, so that's from 14.5 stone to just over 11 stone, so that's really good. I still jiggle, so I do have to work on that. The specialist told me today that, you know, I have to give up ice cream, not eat so much cheese, exercise more, and I should get that under control as well. So it's a journey to full health, hopefully. If you have any questions on healthcare, I can give you my opinion on it. If not, use Google or Gemini. I'm not an expert. So after that sad tale, let me treat you to some footage of inside the hospital to show you what it looks like, and also some footage of stopping for an ice cream on the way home. Please fasten your seatbelts, this is exciting stuff ahead. So just got a ticket, went to the booth and paid my €122, and it's off to see the specialist, the wonderful specialist. So walked straight into the doctor's office, spent about 20 minutes with her discussing different things, and we're straight back out again and we're on the way home. So I really love Italian healthcare. Our coffee's turned into an ice cream. What you get?
Mango.
And I got tiramisu and stracciatella. Want some? So Cisternino really comes alive this time of year. You can see the tents for food markets and stuff setting up probably for tonight, so we will do that during the week and I'll do a video on it. But this is the War Memorial. Each town has one, and this is Cisternino's.
Tracksuits and red wine, movies for two. We'll take off our phones and we'll turn off our shoes. We'll play Nintendo, though I always lose. Cause you watch the TV while I'm watching you.
Arrivederci, ciao!